Welcome into the Lifetime Activity Center on the campus of Salt Lake Community College. Trevor Allen here with you for game number 2 of the Utah Top 50. We've got the Idaho Stampede and the Fort Wayne Fury on deck. The Butte Daredevils took care of the Indiana Alley Cats in game number 1. We'll have 2 more games after this. So coming out, you've got the Idaho Stampede in black, and in white will be the Fury. We'll talk about the players as we go along here in the first half and throughout the broadcast. Just a heads up, it is a running clock, 18-minute halves, 2 18-minute halves. Free throws are 1 for 2 or 1 for 3, depending on if they shoot a 2 or a 3. And the clock on your screen is unofficial. And here we go, taken away. That's number 47 for the Stampede. That's Nate Hinckley from Wasatch High School. He gets it to go. And now they're moving around. We'll take a minute to get used to these guys. Is number 33. 33. Nope, that is not 33. That's 56. Oh, 59. These jerseys are kind of tough to see. We'll get it right, though. It starts out a 2-2 ball game. And hit out of bounds by number 60, Owen Bodden from Cedar Valley. Number 19, Cooper Harris from Timpanogos High School will inbound. Driving in, up and in. No, it's number 48. That's Vi Higbee from Highland High School. And Fort Wayne's got the lead. Here's Evan Barrett from Riverton. Deep 3, gets it to go. Now here's number 53. That's Jackson Brown from Pleasant Grove High School. He's got it again. He'll go inside to Owen Bodden, the big fella. Up and no good, but he's fouled. He's all 6'10", 195 pounds. Averaged 8.7 points per game last year for the Aviators. As we'll try and match the clock up. Now here's 47, Nate Hinckley. Kick out for 3. Good. That is number 39, Sam Romer from Layton High School. As it's now 8-4. Once again for 3, air ball. Saved, but to the other team. And up the floor is Easton Mills from Skyview High School to Evan Barrett from Riverton. He'll drive in. He'll look. Kick out. Nice little play in the paint there. That's number 16, Easton Mills. And it's taken away. Here comes the Fury. Layup, no good. Tipped around, saved. Great save right there, and here comes Barrett. Barrett, he'll go into the paint, gets the contact. Owen Bodden thought he was straight up. Maybe he went into him a little bit. But Barrett goes crashing down, as you can tell. Evan Barrett, 5'10", and Owen Bodden, 6'10". Barrett will go to the line, 1 for 2. He'll get it to go. So 12-4. Here's Caden Jackson from Olympus High School. Inside is McCade Roll from Skyview High School. He gets it to go. And now it's 12-6. Fort Wayne with the lead. Or excuse me, Idaho with the lead. Here's Barrett. Over to Romer. Romer, he'll drive in, lay it up. Good with the contact. Still gets it to go. Nice little move there from the Layton High product. Now here's roll. Roll, hit, deflected. Looks like it's going to stay here. You've also got Vi Higbee in, along with number 14, Ridge Lundgren from Rich High School, Owen Bodden, and Caden Jackson from Olympus High School. And for the Fort Wayne Fury, here's Barrett coming around a screen from Easton Mills. He'll get it. Fire for three. Gets it to go. Easton Mills. At 6'7", 201. Averaged 5.1 points per game last year for Skyview. Now here's Higbee coming around. He rejects the ball screen and gets it to go, and he's fouled. And for that, they will give him the bucket and just call it a three-point play. No need to go to the foul line for one. So 17-9 is the score with 12:40 to go here. Now here's Hinckley for three. No good. Bodden on the rebound. He's going to go over to Caden Jackson. Go out to Roll. Roll. Tries to go to Bodden. And they're going to call a foul. Down on the base. It's hard because the officials don't blow their whistle very loud. So you barely hear it. Sometimes it could be mistaken as a player scruffing their feet on the floor. And some subs will come in. I'll let you know as we go through here for Idaho. Here's Vi Higbee. Go out to Roll again. He'll go into the paint. And it's taken away by Idaho. Going up is number 37. That's Stockton Blanchard from Harriman High School. And Blanchard will get it for the layup. Good. 19-9. That was a great pass there. Now here's Higbee around the Bodden screen. Go into Bodden. Put it up. A little too short. Grabs his own rebound at 6'10". Why not? And he puts it up and in. It's hard to stop that guy. And now here's number 15, Easton Duff from Fremont High School. Go out for three. No good. There by Blanchard. And here comes Roll. So the Skyview guard goes around a screen from the Cedar Valley Big. Now into Rich Lundgren from Rich High School. Had a great season. Was Rich Lundgren, 12.5 points per game as a sophomore for Rich. As Jax Allen from Orem is in the game. Orem expected to have a great season as well, as he's guarding Higbee. Takes the pump fake, goes into the corner for three. And that was by Cooper Harris from Timpanogos. And now here's Duff. Goes to Easton Mills as we have a jump ball with Caden Jackson and Easton Mills. Now a jumper, no good, by Sam Romer. Here's Higbee. He'll go in, step back, mid-range, no good. Rebounded by Easton Mills. And there's Romer. He'll lay it up, no good, too strong. And the other way comes the Fury. Just under 10 minutes to go. Here is Caden Jackson from Olympus, no good. And coming down the floor is Blanchard. Blanchard, he'll go to Duff. Duft out to Mills for 3, no good. So Easton to Easton connection, no good there. Caden Jackson, he'll go to Owen Bodden. He throws it down with 2 hands. Great pass there for the bucket. 19-13 now, Stampede with the lead. Here's Duft. Coming around a screen from Blanchard. Blanchard has it now on the left side. He'll lay it up with the right hand. Good. No help defense right there. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here as we get things settled. Match up the clock a little bit. They don't take a ton of timeouts in these, but we'll take it here as it's now 21-13 in favor of the Stampede. Getting a look at some of the top prospects coming into the season for the Utah high school basketball season, which is just around the corner. Tryouts are on November 11th and 12th. So the season is coming fast. Just under a month before, and we're gonna have the football playoffs starting next week, which you'll see all that coverage on KSLSports.com, your home for high school championships. Caden Jackson will inbound. And that's Jay Schneider from East High School. He's got the ball again. He'll go in with his right hand, lay it up, good. Jay Schneider from East. And here's Duft. Out to Blanchard. Taken away. Blocked. Now back. Here's number 53. That's Jackson Brown from Pleasant Grove High School. No good on the layup. Here's Duft to Blanchard. Kick out over into the corner. Jax Allen got it. The Orem High standout gets it to go from the corner. 24-15, Stampede with the lead. And taken away by Jax Allen. He'll go up the floor, 2-on-1. Tries to go to Blanchard, but it is deflected. Pump fake to Mills, back out to Jax Allen. He'll work his way into the paint. He'll go with the right hand and put it in. Jax Allen playing well so far in the early going. Now here's Caden Jackson into the corner. Jay Schneider gets it to go for 3. The East High senior, as it's now 26-18. Here's Duft out to Blanchard. The Harriman standout, no good, saved. And now here's Duft for 3 off the right of the iron. And pushing is Schneider. Schneider now to 53, that's Jackson Brown. Taken away by Duft, and he's quick. He's moving up the floor. He's got 3-on-2. Tries to go to Blanchard, but overpowers it, gets it too far ahead of him, and it goes out of bounds. Evan Barrett and Nate Hinckley will check back in for the Stampede. Here's Caden Jackson from Olympus High School. He's a junior. As they're looking for Bodden, the big man, as he's getting fronted in the post. Now he'll get out on the perimeter. The Aviator goes out to number 19. And that's an air ball there from Cooper Harris from Timpanogos. Here's Blanchard, pump fakes. He'll go in, fire out. Too much on that one to Jax Allen. And it goes out of bounds. And subs will come in for the Fort Wayne Fury. McCade Roll will come in, along with Vi Higbee. Stay with the big man, keeping him in the game. Got to get tired eventually, right? Here's the big fella right now. Too much on that mid-range sideline jumper, or baseline jumper. Here's Barrett for 3. No good. Rebound by Higbee. He's got a nice basketball body. Strong build, and he's using it as he gets into the post for a layup and good. It's 26-20 now with just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Barrett. Now to Blanchard from Harriman High School. Over to Duft. Back to Blanchard. Blanchard out to Jax Allen for three. No good. Rebound by Bodden. Go to Higbee. Oh, nice little crossover to the left. Gets it up, and he's fouled. And that's 1 for 2 for Higbee. As a sub will come in. For both teams. And that's good for Higbee. 26-22 now. Stampede with the lead. Here's Duft. Go to Jax Allen. Now to Barrett. And tries to go to Barrett on the baseline is Duft, and it goes out of bounds. Nice defense there by the Fort Wayne Fury. And specifically, Ridge Lundgren. Now here's Duft. Kicks out to Romer. And spotting up for three is number 35. That's Graydon Anderson from Westlake. And way too much on that pass from Jay Schneider. Now here's Barrett. Over to Hinckley. Hinckley tries to go to Barrett. A little too much on that in the corner and goes out of bounds. Here's McCade Roll from Skyview High School. Go to Schneider. Or no, wait, that is not Schneider. Schneider's in the corner. Ridge Lundgren. Now to Higbee. He'll fire for three. No good. Nice little deflection there by Cooper Harris. Wait, no, that is not Cooper Harris. I apologize. Jay Schneider. Guys with blonde hair. And that three is good by number 35, Graydon Anderson, once again. Now it's a 10-point lead. Anderson has it, looks down court, got Barrett. Looking for Jax Allen, but doesn't get it to him. Here's Graydon Anderson again. Now kicks out to Barrett for three. He'll fire. Too short. Here's Higbee on the run. He'll spin. Go right hand layup. Good. 32-24 now, with just under 2 minutes to go. And the clock on your screen is not going. I apologize for that. We'll sync it up right now. Here's Hinckley. Out to Duft for three. Got it. Easton Duft from Fremont High School. Here's Jackson Brown. He'll get it once again down in the paint from Roll. Blocked by Allen. Allen's taking it up the floor. Durham High Star. He'll go up, laid up, no good. Tipped. Schneider's got it. And it's tipped. We'll go out of bounds with 33.3 seconds left here in the first half. There will be a 2-minute halftime. Here's Allen. I'll just keep the clock stopped as Allen runs into Schneider. So Schneider, Lundgren, Jackson Brown, Higbee, and Roller in for Fort Wayne. And here's Barrett. He's got Graydon Anderson on the wing. He's got him. Now he'll back it out as we approach 10 seconds left here in the half. 5 on the shot clock. Deep three by Graydon Anderson. Too strong. Here's Roll with 3, 2, 1. Here's Brown for 3. No good. And that is halftime. Through 18 minutes of play, it is the Idaho Stampede 35, the Fort Wayne Fury 24. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout and be back with the second half after this here on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to the Lifetime Activity Center. Salt Lake Community College, Trevor Allen here with you. We're in game number 2 of our quadruple header of the Utah Top 50. It's the top prospects in the state of Utah as we head into the Utah high school basketball season in just under a month from tryouts. So we got the Idaho Stampede and the Fort Wayne Fury. Idaho with the lead. Now here's Vi Higbee from Highland High School. Going the quarter, Caden Jackson from Olympus High School. Goes into Owen Bodden from Cedar Valley, taken away by Jax Allen. He's got Graydon Anderson from Westlake. Layup, too strong. And Bodden with the rebound to Jackson. Jackson, pick and roll. Good with Bodden. Nice pick and roll right there. So now it's 35-26. Here's Jax Allen. Free throw line jumper, no good. And Jackson Brown with the rebound from Pleasant Grove High School. Here's Caden Jackson. Jackson. He'll go to Cooper Harris from Timpanogos, and he gets it to go. Now here's Hinckley. And a bucket there for Fort Wayne. Or excuse me, the Stampede. Here's Bodden. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Hinckley. Or excuse me, Stockton Blanchard. I'll get these names eventually. Probably be the end of the game, though. Here's Caden Jackson. Spin move. Here's Vi Higbee, and he'll get it to go. Tried to dunk it, but just a little short. And the clock that you see on your screen is unofficial. Try and update that. As it's synced up now. Here's Higbee for 3. Got it. Now here's Sam Romer. Out to Graydon Anderson. Anderson to Blanchard. Blanchard puts it up. Good in traffic. Harriman with a few players in the Utah Top 50. They're expected to be contenders in 6A. Now here's Higbee. Higbee powers in, gets fouled, and the bucket, uses his size. And he gets it to go, and he'll get 3 points. I thought the Stampede were at 42, but the clock in here, or the scoreboard in here is showing 40. Keep an eye on that. Here's Graydon Anderson. Stops mid-range, no good. Grabs his own rebound, goes into the paint. Right-handed layup, no good. Rebound by Easton Mills of Skyview High School. His teammate, McCade Roll, is on the other team. He's on the bench right now. And a 1 for 2 here for Mills. No good. Rebounded. And here's Cooper Harris. Now to Jackson. Jackson looking inside to the big fella, Owen Bodden from Cedar Valley. He'll put it up and one. He'll get 3 points for Fort Wayne as they're crawling back into this one. It's a double-digit lead for Idaho early on. But here's Jax Allen now. Comes around Mills' screen. Now out to Mills on the pick and pop for 3, way off the mark. Here's Bodden over to Jackson. Caden Jackson will go to Jackson Brown. Brown into Higbee. Some size here on this team as it's blocked away by Mills. And here's Blanchard. Blanchard comes around to screen. Kicks out to the corner. Graydon Anderson, very good shooter for 3, and he knocks it down. So I'm just going to sync up with their scoreboard. So 43-39. And now here's Cooper Harris from Timpanogos. He'll go inside to Bodden. Bodden, hook shot, no good. Caden Jackson on the rebound and gets it to go. Nice little play there from the guard from Olympus High School. Scored just 3 points last year, but with a lot graduating from that state championship team, he's going to be expected to take on a bigger role for the Titans. As Sam Romer from Layton High School gets fouled going into the lane, and he'll go to the line. As subs come in, Easton Duft, Evan Barrett, and Nate Hinckley come in for Mills, Graydon Anderson, and Blanchard. Free throw is up, rims out, and Higbee has it, goes around the back. Nice move right there against Jax Allen. Jax Allen's got some lengthy arms. He's a very solid defender. Deep 2 for Higbee is no good. And here comes Hinckley from Wasatch High School to Jax Allen from Orem. Back out to Hinckley. He'll fire for 3 off the front of the iron. Jax Allen on the rebound. He'll float it into the lane. Good. Now 45-41, Stampede with the lead. 11:27 to go here in the ball game. Now here's Owen Bodden. Now Jax Allen takes it away from Bodden. Go down to the floor. Barrett, he'll go with the left-handed layup. Good. (47-41) now as we approach 11 minutes left in game number 2 of our quadruple header. Here's Bodden. Goes in, almost taken away. Grabs it and throws it over to Higbee as he's falling down and lays it up and in. What a play there from Bodden to Higbee. And fires for 3 is Romer. Sam Romer, no good. And there's Jackson Brown. Gets the lay-in to go. And Fort Wayne's now just within 2. Here's Romer. Over to Easton Duft from Fremont High School. Hinckley out to Barrett. Mid-range jumper. No good. Bodden on the rebound. Almost got it taken away. Here's Jackson Brown. He'll go in traffic, gets it to go. Nice little play right there. As the clock continues to run, as we have subs come in for Fort Wayne, as we are now tied up at 47 apiece. Here's Duft, being guarded by Lundgren. He'll step back, fade away, no good. Rebounded by Jackson Brown. Over to McCade Roll from Skyview High School. He'll go in, bump, layup, no, and it's good. Just rolls in. And just like that, Fort Wayne has the lead. Here's Barrett. Crossover with the right hand. spins back. Guarded by McCade Roll. Nice little defense there on ball. There's Jax Allen. Goes into the paint. Right-handed. Up. And he's fouled. And going to the line is Jax Allen. Allen, last season, averaged 13.4 points per game as a junior. He's a senior this year. For an Orem team that is expected to compete for a 5A state title. And here's Jackson out to Cooper Harris. Or no, that is not Cooper Harris. That's Jace Schneider. The 9 and the 3 on the uniforms are what's getting me. I know people are like that. They're really not that similar, but up here they are. Here's Hinckley out to Duft. He'll fire for 3. No good. And they're going to let it go out of bounds. And it'll go to Fort Wayne. With the game tied at 49 with just under 8 minutes to go here. And it is the second half. I apologize. Here's Caden Jackson. Junior from Olympus High School. He'll go into Jackson Brown. Pleasant Grove against Layton. Step back, layup, or fadeaway, good. And Fort Wayne with the lead back. Here's Evan Barrett from Riverton to Romer. Thought about a 3, goes in to Hinckley. Kicks back out to Duft. Easton Duft from Fremont out to Barrett for 3. Got it. He's got a nice little jumper there. And now the Stampede have the lead back. And a foul right there as Ridge Lundgren tries to get away from his defender from Rich High School. And the ball will stay with Fort Wayne. Here's Roll on the left angle. Tries to go into the lane and loses the ball. And it's picked up by Duft. He's coming down the lane. He'll hand it off. Nice little pass right there to Mills. And it is good. Easton to Easton action. Different schools, though. Now here's Lundgren for 3. No good. Rebound by Easton Mills. We'll go to Evan Barrett. On the left angle. And they call a push-off offensive foul. Good defense there by McCade Roll. Now with 5:50 to go here in the game. It's 54-51. The Stampede with the lead. Here's Jackson Brown into McCade Roll. Nice little spin move in the paint and gets it up to go and in to go. 54-53. And the scoreboard changes. There we go. As Easton Mills get up to go, and it looks like we have an injury. And that looks like Jackson Brown on the ground. He's going to get up and get down the floor. Looks to be okay. Now here's Caden Jackson. He'll stop in the paint. Floats it up, no good. And now here's Evan Barrett. As it's 56-53 in favor of the Stampede. Here's Easton Mills. He'll put it up with the left hand, and good. As now the Stampede take a 5-point lead. Here's Jackson Brown. Looks to be okay after that. And he gets it up to go. Trying to change the score here. There we go. As a 3 is no good. Here's McCade Roll. He's going to push down the floor. As he looks down into the paint, he's got Jay Schneider against Evan Barrett. A little bit of a mismatch there, but couldn't get it to go. There's Blanchard. Blanchard to Graydon Anderson. Out to Easton Mills for 3. Got it. As it's now 61-55 as we have substitutes coming in. Hockey style. Kind of. They did stop play, though. They don't do that in hockey. As now Cooper Harris checks in. And he's with Vi Higbee, Owen Bodden, Jackson Brown, and Caden Jackson. Now into Higbee. Poked away, but still keeps the ball. Fires for 3 on the left angle. No good. Here's Blanchard. Blanchard over to Evan Barrett in the left corner. He'll drive in. Tries to go up with the right hand. Blocked away by Caden Jackson. And here's Higbee. Weaving in and out through defenders. Gets it over to Cooper Harris for 3. The Timpanogos guard gets it to go. Here's Graydon Anderson. Stops and pops in the paint. Good. 63-58. Here's Caden Jackson. And Jackson Brown gets the mid-range jumper to go. Just a back-and-forth affair, 63-60, as we approach 2 minutes to go here in the game. Here's Graydon Anderson. One-on-one with Cooper Harris. Out to Easton Mills for 3. Too strong, and Higbee on the rebound. By Higbee from Highland High School. Jackson Brown into the big fella, 6'10". Owen Bodden gets it in to go with the right hand. If you've got him, feed him. That's what they've been doing. A 6'10", 195 center from Cedar Valley High School. Here's Blanchard for 3. Got it. Great answer there for Idaho. 66-62. So we approach 90 seconds left here in the game. There's Caden Jackson. Into the paint. Here's Bodden. Turns and fires and gets it to go. They're just going to feed him. Now you got to get stops. As it's 66-64. Here's Barrett. Garden, a foot difference between the Bodden and Barrett. As Jackson Brown gets the rebound and he fires out to Bodden, but great poke away there by Blanchard. Almost had a backcourt violation, but it's got to be him and the ball. And the clock will now stop, and I cannot seem to stay on top of it now in the final minute, so I will just tell you how much time is left. And there's 57.7 seconds left here in the game. 2-point game. Here's Barrett. He's fouled by Caden Jackson. And Barrett will go to the line. So they're now in the bonus. Caden Jackson's talking to the official like, what did I do? 54.5 left on the clock. And it's good by Barrett. It is one for 2. And the Stampede now take a 4-point lead. 2-possession game. Here's Jackson. Fires into the corner to Brown for 3. No good. Rebound. Here's Blanchard. He's going to fire ahead to Hinckley. Hinckley fires out, but Jackson Brown reads that as they try to go to Graydon Anderson. And here comes Cooper Harris. Harris, left-handed layup, good. Brings them to within 2 with 28 seconds left. They're trying to foul, but Hinckley's going to pull it out as they try to double team. Here's Easton Mills for 3, got it. And that should do it for the Stampede. 71-66 with 12 seconds left. A 3 is good right there, and a timeout is taken. Three-pointer by Caden Jackson. So maybe this isn't over just yet. 71-69. It's about 10 seconds to go on the clock. We'll have 2 more games after this one in the Utah Top 50. We'll see what the coaches here draw up. 11.1 to go. So on the floor is Caden Jackson from Olympus, Jackson Brown from Pleasant Grove, Cooper Harris from Timpanogos, Vi Higbee from Highland High School, and Owen Bodden from Cedar Valley. Easton Mills from Skyview, Graydon Anderson from Westlake, Evan Barrett from Riverton, Nate Hinckley from Wasatch, and Stockton Blanchard from Harriman High School are in for the Stampede. And they're trying to foul with 4 seconds left, and they foul Blanchard. To the line here is Blanchard. He'll get it to go for the first free throw. Now they're going to do actual free throws, so like a point rather than 1 for 2. Blanchard doesn't get it to go. It's a 3-point game. 2.9 on the clock. And they get the rebound. Fort Wayne does. So I believe that they will have possession. They'll have to go the full length of the court. I mean, this isn't the NBA. But to get 3 points to send it to overtime. Already looking at some of the players that are warming up for the next game. I believe one of them is the Butte Daredevils, who played in our first game. They have 6 teams here in the Utah Top 50, and they have 4 games a night, so somebody's got to do double duty. Oh, they are going to advance it. That's news to me. Okay, we'll see if they take advantage of it. That's not a rule at the high school level, but here's Bodden with 1 second. Great defense there as Cooper Harris fires it. No go. And that will give the win to the Idaho Stampede. Final score 72-69. We'll go ahead and stop the stream, take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back here shortly for our third game of the Utah Top 50 here on KSLSports.com.